My head pounding, ears still ringing slightly. Some of the worst nightmares I had in years left me feel like I've been punched in the jaw. But just another day, I dragged myself to the office. There was another notice on the door from Mayo Virginia's office. Coming out of date, they didn't like me much. They were trying to drown me in paperwork. It was a slow month. Weeks since I had any real cases to work on. So I passed the time pacing the office, smoking, and started at my mirror in the corner, safely covered with an old bed sheet. I don't dare look at my own reflection. I'm too afraid of what I might see. Afraid someday I might have to face what I really am. Aww. The girl came in so quiet, I nearly choked on my cigarette. Oh, then be careful. Mister, please, you gotta help me. Yeah, I would help you with never heard of knocking. Calm down now. Sit down and talk slow. Okay, thanks. I just... No one will listen to me. Just tell me your tale. I am listening. She eyed me with just a dash of suspicion as I talked back a hand full of pills and chased them with a swig of whiskey. I could tell this may take a while. Her name was Lily. Nice name. She told me she was his mistress, the man of all over the news, the information banker, Mr. Vaughan Woods. I'm probably saying that wrong. I'm very sorry. Mr. Farnwood was a drunk. Alabama faster, but this girl seemed genuinely concerned that he had recently gone missing. Less concerned about the fact that Mr. Farnwood's wife had just turned up dead in St. Park a few nights ago. Oh, that's important information. You don't understand. He just couldn't have done it. He hated his wife, but he couldn't have killed her. Everyone think it was him, and no one believed me. He got to be in trouble. little teacup. Mm, I ain't saying I believe you, but what make you think he's in danger? Well, Mr. Jack. You can call me Jack. Jack, whoever did that with his wife, with Goose, then the one who took him, he wouldn't have never left me. He promised. I'm sure Mr. Fogg would promise this poor girl a lot of things. Please, the cop won't listen to me. They want to bring him in on charges. You gotta prove it wasn't him before they find him. Honestly, I doubt they would. They are in too much of a hurry. Fogg would have actually the entire police force in his deep pockets. Probably why they haven't had any found much yet. If they found him and brought him in, it would be due to the public pressure. Sometime a mob with pitchforks is more dangerous than one man with money. My curiosity. You got my curiosity, but you might not like what I find. Oh, thank you, Mr. Jack. Thank you, but please, be careful. I don't think this is what just any murder or kidnapper. I think it was a beast. A beast. The word struck me funny. Just when you jaw your elbow on the hard corner. True though, true. Not a word meant in use today, except in a hushed whisper and a bedtime story for the children. Oh, they were real enough, alright. They got better at hiding, patrolling their unseen urging, but I haven't seen a monster in nearly 15 years. Back then, I still call myself tough. Well, that's definitely a interesting story, man. I can help you. We will get to the bottom of it. Don't you worry. Yes. And you seem like a kind man who's good at solving mysteries. Sure, I can't. You see, I'm busy. Busy with H. I am with Casey. I replied a little too harshly. Song scamming wasn't my strong suit. I'm sure some more, and sent her on her way, but I didn't want to scare her. But I warned her before she left to keep her door locked and call me if she saw anything suspicious. I didn't know if she was in any danger herself, but better safe than sorry. True. That night, I made my way down to Central Park. It was a long shot, but maybe there was something there that the cop had missed. Ooh, next chapter. The scene was already picked clean by the cops days ago, but I got a knack for finding things that others overlook. Ooh, okay. Knack of more of something of a condition. Other less useful system. I keep checking, but for the time being, my new sense of smell will come in handy. It was faint, but I could smell it before I approached the police line. A scent was less of a thing and more of an emotion. These were suspects. A strangely familiar smell. I would expect it was a sense of transgender or maybe outline of fear, but Miss Pfeiffer has seemed to be the height of pressure when she left this world. Ooh. She brought a new meaning to a crime of passion, pushing thoughts through my mind. It was time to get down to business. Investigate the scene. Ooh, what's this? Muddy footprint everywhere. Difficult to pick out of anything from the print. The cop left it behind in their haste. But the cops don't wear 2,000 pair of pants of rules. Damn. It looked like Miss Barwood was there that night, walking away on its own 2 feet. Investigate. The scratch marks, a burn mark on a nearby tree caught my eye. I ran my finger along and felt a spine chill down my spine. This wasn't any burn mark. This was a mark of an ancient magic. It was doubtful the cop would have picked it up. It could Lily have been right. Something unnatural was at the play here. But I was no stranger to the stranger. After looking around for a little while longer, I realized the park had given up all it was hiding from me. So I slunk back to my apartment. and hit my head on the pillow like it owned me my money. Oh, next chapter. In the next morning, I was reeled from another bout of gruesome nightmare, but I tried to hide my discomfort when I saw Lily already sitting outside of my office. She was waiting wordless as I unlocked the door, whipped down the other notice from the mail office. I motioned for her to step inside, seemingly afraid what I might say. She finally woke up to a courage to ask. So, what did you find? I got some good news. Wilson to be alive. Well, I'm not sure about the bees, but something on nature that's afraid. Might be why about monster is spelled. I don't know. I feel like this is like, why do you know that? You know, like, why do you know about a spell mod? I'm going to say this, but because it's like something is unnatural. How do you mean? A spell mark rarely seen these days, but in unspeakable. I feel like this was like, but what that mean? What about Reggie? Do you know where he might be? I found him. There was silence. He was at the scene and slipped away. My tone was indifferent toward her as I turned and grabbed my bottle from my desk drawer. Dryness in my throat made it difficult to swallow my mint. But you don't know where he went? Do you think the news this morning is irrelevant? What news is that? Have you heard? Yeah, I don't want to lie to her, so. Nope. Rough night followed by a rough morning. They found the police chief wife dead down by the dogs. They say it happened last night. Let me check. Let me guess. Chief Amado is missing too. My face had been clear a hint of satisfaction as she confirmed my suspicion, but faintly quickly another was a ship cop in his rank. Chief, about chief. Okay. I mean, he was half of the reason I left the force, but now his wife is dead, and I have more questions than than I did on the day before. The gear in my head started to spin, which wasn't helping my spring playing at the temple. I told Lily I needed time to work. She's left slightly detective. I wanted more answers than I could provide. That night, after the cops clear out the docks, I will slip down and see what I could uncover. Miss Amello, timely demise. Next chapter. Ooh. The cool air smells strongly of salt and oil, and could it be? That smell again, like someone had a bottom of a pure oil and used it as putin. And it hit me like a long forgotten memory, but the scent fumes soon gave it away to a rush of genuine. I knew exactly what scent reminded me of. That scared me more than not knowing. I looked down at my hand, shaking at the nightmare and the headaches. No, I was better now. Before, I had to focus, no more jumping to conclusion. I followed the illusion. Okay, there's something right here. What about the chain right here? Where the Phoenix Silver? Same shit. Bad brand I smoke every day. Everyone got their vintage. There's something over here. There, just there, the smallest piece of purple fabric torn and caught up in a sprinkle of the fluid. The police report didn't say anything about Miss Mel was wearing a purple, and it wasn't certainly a quality that you express down here. You don't see many hide associated type around a triangle wall of purple thread. I pull out my own pack of red and let it up. I could always feel another headache come on. But looking out over the waves seemed to help to forget. The cold helped me to push down the uncomfortable thoughts that had bubbling me on top of my brain. Okay, interesting. Honestly, I don't remember walking back to my office. Apparently, I spent the night in my easy chair. The air of the dark lingered on my clothes. It was still dark out. Now I checked the clock. How long I had been out. Had I really slept through the next day? The newspaper was sitting under my door. As I stood at breakfast, I nearly fell over. A wave of nausea hit me. like a ton of bricks. I steady myself and regain to my companion. Before I pick up the paper, I could already read the headline. Breaking news. Breaking male admission. Wife found dead. Woo. Again? Case is a confession. 3 is a panel. The cop will come and ask questions soon. They knew I had history of agonized all the victims. I stumbled to my desk and slammed back 3 days worth of inhalable pills. Okay, not good, but you do whatever you want to do. I couldn't take any chances. I had to activate the scene. Sure. I threw on my jacket and went out of the door. Lily caught me off guard on the other side. Jack, where are you off to? I was trying to reach you all day. I'm sorry, Lily, but I don't have the time to talk. I have to go. Okay, but we need to talk when we get back. Stay safe. She gave me a soft kiss on the cheek as I walked off. A part of me wanted to stay and tell her it would be okay, but it would be a lie. Next chapter. Ooh. The alley was recorded just behind the highway's apartment where Maynard Jensen and his wife lived. I could tell the police was spooky now. The crime scene was even sloppier than the last. They haven't even bothered to shimmy the trash into anything. Wow. Awful police work. Very awful. Because you can see. Okay. Anything up here? Ooh. Let's look in the trash can. Why would they at least look through the dumpster? It seemed untouched. No one wants to do the dirty work. But you know how to find the good stuff. It really doesn't take long if you know what to look for. A lightweight bag usually means someone with different documents. If you're lucky, they didn't bother to spread them. Jackpot, compass and shell, sailing stock trade. Why? I knew the main invention was a book, but this was unavailable. And there was more letters between the mayor, Vincent, and Chef Renaud. They were talking about me, how they were trying to get me to shut down. They didn't like me snooping around the crime scene. Well, they weren't here to stop me snooping around this one. Vincent Carr, if he was still alive, why would he have left his car? It didn't make any sense. Honestly, I wasn't too motivated to find him, but the stakes were too high. My bed was on edge for the unthinkable. As I searched around for anything that might assume my fear, I caught the scent again. It was overwhelmed with my other scent, the unbearable pressure. It was toxic as a weapon used on a weak widow, a weapon that I knew all too well. I thought had been many years since I have used it. Was there another like me? Was I being blamed? It wasn't impossible, was it? I don't know what kind you are. I mean, I was taking my inhalable. I was warm. But the nightmare and the headache, memory collapsed. I even couldn't trust myself. I started picking the alley, then something shiny caught my eye. A watch. Not just any watch though. My watch. How long I had my watch here. I surely just swapped it when I first came down to the alley. I checked the time just before I left at the office. Have I? Or I had used the watch clock. I couldn't be so sure. I couldn't be sure of anything. So I ran. The next chapter. I didn't know why I ran back to the office. The cop probably showed up any minute to knock at the door and the cart me away. They would put it together before long. Maybe it's best for everyone if I simply face my own perfection. But Lily's still there waiting for me. Jack, look around. You look like you have seen a ghost. My own ghost comes back to haunt me from the past. You're not making any sense, Jack. Come, sit down. You don't understand. You're not safe around me. I took a good look at her. I kept feeling to shove her out of the door. Then I noticed she's wearing the same thing she had when she first came into my office 3 days ago. A beautiful purple dress. Odd that I really didn't notice before, but it made her seem out of place, out of time. It was frayed around the edges, torn in pieces. My chair caught my forehead as my knees fell. It was you. You were the monster. Shush, hush. Oh, Jack, we are one and the same. We both know we are both monsters. the beast like us shouldn't express our true nature as you subjected. Those men are probably dead now. Now too. Now I figure she probably took them to her lair harvest their tea. So you are done now? Just to wake me up? You could say that, although I think enough to have doubt yourself. You believe it. You still were capable of such a boil. Which means deep down you probably still are. You cannot escape now. I need you to complete the deed. You took my watch. You messed with my head. Oh, don't act like I didn't do you a favor. Those men are paid you and want you gone. And now they are gone. Oh God. You mustered the strength to stand up again, move casual by the window by the corner. She was right for one thing. I was weak. Complaining to her, I was refused, and she attacked me. I was a dead. I had to keep talking. Her talking. I never met a spitter who seduce and kill a woman. Oh please, such a 14th century stereotype. I don't discriminate when it comes to the pleasure of flesh. But I still need a suburban like you to take a taxi to Harvard. Those are for men and planted among the field. It's a match for me. I'm tired of draining my lovers just to survive. I'm ready to settle down and start a family. That manager laughed again. I posed myself carefully, making sure she was looking at my direction. I'm sorry, I'm not your guy. I quickly, with a quick flick of my wrist, I whipped all my old bedsheet off on the floor. Lily was whining by her own breakfast and sucked into the mirror with a mushroom tree. Trap! Surely with my own eyes, I pulled off my revolver from my dad's drawer and aimed from the mirror. Fire. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. Oh. I did it. That's a good little thing. Ooh. Time frame. Time is reality. Sometimes 10 seconds can feel like eternity. I might get this. So, that was actually a very good short game and pretty nice. I really love that story, but yet still confusing and like beautiful and interesting. And I hope you guys, I'm going to quickly. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next video. The next video probably another question of Logan, or whatever it's called. Um, but I will see you in the next video again. Bye.